CDOT's been trying to improve one of the busiest intersections in our state, the I-25 and I-225 exchange. You know it, it's not far from the Denver Tech Center. Well, CDOT made a bunch of changes, but some drivers still think it's a hazard. Denver 7's Jennifer Kowaleski is on the road for us with more on this.
I was at a complete stop. I don't even know if he hit the brakes.
Mark Wilson is trying to make the best of it.
They put the headlights in the back seat.
His Jetta is now totaled, his body bruised, and his life a little more complicated with only one car at home.
This is the interchange, I-25. I go southbound I-25, and that's northbound I-25. And the woman ran out of gas right there.
But Wilson thinks where the crash happened turned an accident into a pileup.
You couldn't pull off to the side or anything because there's no space. There is nowhere to go.
He's talking about this I-25 north ramp from I-225 south, a lane CDOT essentially created when it redid the interchange. They tried to expand the highway to deal with the bottleneck here and stress there is room.
There is a shoulder for people to pull over in that area. It's narrower in some areas, wider in others, but it's also about good flow of traffic.
Wilson's biggest concern about this interchange are the concrete barriers he says leave no room for error.
Accident waiting to happen, and for me it didn't wait.
Amy Ford with CDOT says they put in those barriers to keep drivers from cutting across multiple lanes of the highway. And so far, she says the improvements are working.
What we've seen is travel time reductions for people of upwards of 50 to 60%.
Wilson thinks the entire bridge needs an overhaul for safety.
This is bureaucracy at its worst. This is putting people's lives in danger.
Ford says they would like to add another lane on the northbound I-25 ramp, but it comes with a $60 million price tag.
And of course, the first thing they're ever going to say is, well, this is going to cost this much money. And it's like, okay, that's where you spend the money.
If we could find $60 million that were just in our budget, we would spend it tomorrow.
In Aurora, Jennifer Kowaleski, Denver 7.